This tutorial teaches you to work with payments in Paris, how to enter them, print receipts, and how to reverse a payment for a bad check. To begin entering payments, click the Payments button on the main screen. Like manual billings and adjustments, payments are entered in batches. However, you may have multiple payment batches open at one time, and a payment batch may contain entries from more than one location. We will show you how to enter payments in 3 scenarios. The most common situation is that the customer has one invoice due, and they pay the exact amount of that invoice. Let's enter that payment first. Select the payment date, then choose the account from the drop-down box. You could also select the account by entering the account number, or search for the account using the box on the right. Once the account has been selected, the total that the account owes will be displayed in the amount field. If the amount is correct, simply press the Tab key to advance to the next field, or enter a different amount and then press Tab. If the payment method at the upper right is check, you should enter a check number in the description field. Because this account had only one invoice that matched the payment amount, Paris automatically applied the payment to that invoice, as you can see in the 2 grids. All that's left for this payment is to click Save, which adds it to the batch. Next, let's enter a payment for an account that has 2 invoices open and is only paying one of them. Select the account and you see that the account balance is suggested as the payment amount. Since they are not paying their entire balance, correct the amount shown. Enter the check number, and then we will have to decide which invoice is being paid. In this example, we will select the oldest invoice and click the Apply button. This applies the payment amount to the selected invoice. If they were not paying the entire invoice amount, you'd indicate what they were paying by selecting the invoice, then enter the amounts in the lower grid. Click Save to add this payment to the batch. Finally, let's enter a payment for an account that is paying for next month's parking, and also for several months in advance. Select the account and correct the payment amount. Select next month's invoice and apply the payment to it. Next, select None for the invoice, entering the remaining unapplied amount in the lower grid. This means that the account will have a credit balance. Each month, when the monthly invoices are generated, this credit will automatically be used to offset the monthly invoice. The monthly invoices will be marked as paid until the credit is used up. While we have this batch on the screen, note that you may select an entry from the batch and edit it, delete it, and print a receipt for it. The Print button prints a report of the entire batch, so you may verify the data entry. When we began our entry in this example, we started with an empty batch. If you wanted to start a second batch, you could click the New Batch button. The previous batch is still available, so you may continue to work on it if you need. When you're done with the batch, click the Release button to make it available to the end-of-day process. Payment batches will not be applied to account history by the end of day until they are released. Note also that you may have payments for more than one location in a batch. Select These payments are from any location to include payments from multiple locations. Of course, you could also enter separate location payments in separate batches if you find that this is easier to audit. Let's release this batch, then run the end of day. In addition to printing receipts from the Payments entry screen, you may also print a receipt from account history by viewing the details of a payment. Paris can also email receipts. Let's edit an account and select the Contact tab. To email receipts to this account, make sure that it has an email address. Click the Email Receipt button, and then click Save. After you've posted payments with the end-of-day process, you may email the receipts from the main screen. Select Entry Inquiry, Bookkeeper Entry, Payments, Email Receipts to do this. Occasionally, a customer's check will be returned by the bank. When this happens, you will reverse the payment in Paris. From the main screen, select Entry Inquiry, Bookkeeper Entry, Payments, Reverse a Payment. Select the account, then select the payment you wish to reverse. Select the date that the reversal will post on, and enter a description for the reversal. When you click Save, the reversal will be posted to Account History, so you'll see both the original payment and the reversal there. This video has shown you how to enter payments, release payment batches to the end-of-day process, print and email receipts, and reverse payments. There are many payment-related reports in Paris, including ones that show payments by tenant, payment by payment method, and reports to show the breakdown of payments by parking, tax, and other charge types.